Hi, this is Maury Moreland Morrison, here to tell you Geico has more than just great savings. Much more. Yes, while Geico could help you rack up more moolah faster than you can say metamorphosis, they've also been the fastest growing auto insurer for more than 10 years. That's more like it. Furthermore, Geico has fast and friendly claim service. That might seem like an oxymoron, but it's not. All the more reason to say no other auto insurer has more than Geico. Geico. Expect great savings and a whole lot more.
You are tuning in to a Goldilocks Productions presentation of the InnerSpeak Soul Adventure Show with Adrienne. Adrienne is the creator of InnerSpeak, a method for clearing karmic and ancestral blocks. She's the author of 4 books and 2 decks of metaphysical clearing and activation cards. Jean offers private sessions in person, via phone, or Skype. Call in now to reserve your spot on the switchboard. The call-in number is 657-383-1895. Enjoy this soul expansion show.
Good afternoon. Welcome to InnerSpeak Soul Adventures. I am your host, Adrienne, and I am looking forward to working with you today. For those of you who've been following me for a while, today is going to be my last show, at least for a while. I'm moving off into a different direction, some healing work, focusing on the repair of my knee so that I could step out in a big old way. Now, for the time at hand, y'all know that we are about to go into Mercury retrograde, and I think this one is going to be a very powerful one. And it starts, I guess, next Saturday, this week, Saturday. So we're in the shadow of it big time. And if you have not already backed up your computers, your phone, all of the communication devices that you own, then do it now. And don't have to make me tell you later on, I warned you. So get them backed up. I did mine last weekend, and part of that was interesting because I had to go find my external hard drive in order to be able to back up my Mac because I had not used it since I moved. So I always make sure that I do back my computer up every Mercury retrograde before it begins, and so I want y'all to do that too. So let's take some callers. Our first caller is area code 940. Who am I speaking with?
Hi, this is Tammy.
Hey, Tammy. So how can I help you today?
Well, I just wanted a general assessment of some karmic healing that I might need.
Okay. So what's going on, sweetie?
I was glad you mentioned the Mercury retrograde because I'm like, that's what's going on, but I do feel like I'm at a pivotal point in my life, and, and I'm not sure if there needs to be some karmic, I need to take some steps to do some karmic healing, but I do know there's some of that between my son and I just really don't know. I don't understand.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, and boy, you're right on about being at a pivotal point in your life. What I see is the peace sign. And that's kind of meaningful in several ways. One is you have the ability to choose into an era of peace in your life, but also it's a fork in the road. And it's not a 2-pronged fork, but it's a 3-pronged fork. So, yeah. So let's see what we need to do to clear so that you can make the right choice and move into an era of peace in your life. So just take a moment, surrender to spirit, and ask for help. Okay, so and this block actually goes back to before you were born. It's a birth trauma. And let's see, do you know anything at all about the circumstances around your birth?
I do know that I was unexpected and somewhat unwanted. I say that with the utmost respect for my parents.
I resemble that. My mom told my dad when they got married that she was too old to have kids, and he said, "Good, I don't want any." And then, 2 years later, she pops up pregnant with me at 39 years old.
Right.
So there we go.
And there's just some that underlying stuff going on. So.
All right, let's see what the setup is around this. Okay, so first thing it says is arranged or no love marriage, which this is just coming into the situation by you. And the other card that says is denied infidelity. Not quite sure what that means, but let's move on to the soul reaction cards. Those are the yellow cards in the deck. And what it says is that your instincts and your self-worth were wounded by the setup. And you came away from your birth with a belief that is no longer appropriate. Let's see what the stuck belief is. That it's not possible to change. Interesting. Because we can always change.
What?
Everything is possible. We can always change. Everything is possible. All right, so let's clear this. So I'm going to pull 3 of the green cards. And while I'm pulling these cards, y'all know that if you go to my website, JeanneAdrienne.com, and you sign up for my newsletter, I will send you back, once you opt in, I'll send you a link to the online version of these cards so that even though I'm not going to be on the air, you can still, do these, or you can also go to my website and book a session with me. And your first one is free. All right, so let's see, what are our green cards? This one, and this one. Okay, so you've got areas of stuck energy inside your body and out in your field. And what these are, Tammy, these are the thought forms that you actually had when you were born, that, coming into this like, oh my God, wait a minute, this is not what I signed up for, kind of thing. So I just want you to ask Spirit to locate and remove all of the areas of old stuck energy in your body and in your field, and just send them to the light, because those thoughts were really not appropriate at the time you were born, and they're surely not appropriate now, because everything we do is in divine order. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. You were born to the perfect parent, and to help them do their lessons and you do yours. And then there's another type of energetic debris that you have got in your body and your field that looks like mirrors. And I think this is where the stuff comes in with your son, because what this debris does is it attracts to you people, places, and situations that make you feel like you felt when you were born. So I just want you to ask Spirit to remove all the mirrors in your body and in your field. And finally, I just want you to surrender fully to Spirit and ask that all old karmic lessons be cleared from you now, that the vibration of the lesson from every lifetime be activated within you so that those lessons can all be cleared and you don't have to go through them anymore. Your attention and your intention is what does the work, and everything is possible. And you receive blessings from the angels for having the courage to call in today and do this work. So let's see what your angel blessings are. The first one is a blessing of courage, courage to follow your heart's command. The second one is renewed faith in yourself. And the final blessing is release from overwhelm. And it's gratitude that owns every clearing. So just take a moment and give thanks to your angels, your teachers, and your guides. And ask Spirit to fill up all the places where all that energetic debris was removed with pure love and pure light. Nature abhors a vacuum. So we want to fill all those holes up with energy of a higher vibration. And I ask that all of your reference points are updated. And I ask that you're wrapped in sheets of rainbow light, gently sealing this work in to whatever degree is appropriate for your spiritual evolutionary state. And thank you so much for calling in, Tammy.
Okay.
And don't forget to get your link to the online version of these cards. They're fully automated. You can't mess them up, and every card is defined online, and it will pull the exact number of the exact right color, and then it gives you an option to take another card if you feel like you need it. So
and where can
be sure
I
and
go
do
to
that,
get
y'all.
that? Where can I go
Adrienne, Yes, it's JeanAdrienne.com, JeanAdrienne.com, and it's right kind of underneath the banner on the left, and it just says sign up for the newsletter to get your deck of cards.
Okay, great. Thank you so
All
much.
right.
And you're
okay. I'm sorry. Oh, we lost her. Oh well.
That's okay.
Okay. Oh, there you are.
Yeah, it was.
What were you going to say?
I just feel like you hit it spot on. You're so accurate with some of the things and the things I've been feeling stuck in. And there were some things you enlightened. The mirrors, I get that, and I appreciate you highlighting that. So,
all right.
Thank you.
Well, yeah. So just go move down your path, and you will follow your heart and make the right choice.
Okay. Thank you so much.
All right. Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. Our next caller is area code 415. And who am I speaking with today?
Hi. Hello. Thank you.
Hi. And what's your name?
This is Catherine.
Hi, Catherine. And how can I help you today?
Well, you can kind of hear my voice. I've had a cough and cold, and I've had so many chest congestion things this year. So if you could just look at what's going on with clearing out my lungs or those chakras, or if there's anything in my karma or past lives about always having lung problems.
Okay, well, your lungs are your heart center. So you're holding on to the heart wounding. So let's see what we can find with that. So just take a moment, surrender to spirit, and ask for help. The very first card I pulled says overwhelmed by an authority figure. That's interesting. So I pulled another one, and it says that this is an ancestral thing. So you've inherited this general weakness in your lungs and wounding to your heart. So let's see, is the ancestor male? This is the female ancestor. Is it on mom's side? Yep. Is it more than 5 generations back? No. 5, 4, 3, 2. This is your mother's stuff. Is your mother still alive?
No.
Did she smoke?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So you're running her energy, and I'm gonna pull the setup and the soul reaction cards. But what I'm seeing is that even before you were born, sweetie, you made a commitment to come in here and take on the physical issues of your ancestors because you thought it was your job, and it is not. They've got to do their own work themselves. So let's see what the setup, what your higher self wants you to know above and beyond what I've just told you. So the setup for your mother was, it says, forced out of a partnership or marriage and felt like a failure. And then what this did to her soul. The yellow cards are the soul reaction, and this is really where you connect into your mother's energy. Burnout, exhaustion, and weariness. And in my reality, weariness is more than just being dog-tired. It's also an imbalance of the parasympathetic nervous system and the sympathetic nervous system. And in layman's terms, that is an imbalance of your yin and your yang. So you can't manifest, you can't heal when you're out of balance. And the stuck belief around all of this is, I don't deserve any better. Wow. Does that resonate with you about your mom?
Yeah. I don't deserve, maybe that's her, but I don't believe that, but maybe.
Right. No, that is her. That absolutely.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Absolutely. But you're carrying it. You're wearing it like a coat that needs to go to Goodwill. Misplaced sense of loyalty to your mother. All right. So let's clear it. I'm going to pull 3 of the green cards. 1, 2, and which one? This one. Okay. All right. So I want you to connect with your mother. Connect heart to heart with your mother, wherever she is right now. And I want you to give her permission and a safe space to vent all of her anger about everything that happened to her in her lifetime, all of her shame, all of her humiliation, the stuck belief of not deserving, her fear. Just let it all go. Let her lay it down. Was she a religious woman?
Yeah.
Because what I just heard is she needs to lay it at the feet of Jesus.
Yeah. Through her mom. Yeah, her mom's, through her family. Yeah.
Okay. Good. And now I want you to hold space with her, but not do it for her, while she forgives everyone in her lifetime, whoever hurt her, who kept her from doing, being, or having the things that she wanted, who made her feel like a failure, who made her think that she didn't deserve to have it all. And then she needs to forgive herself for buying into all of that diatribe. She needs to forgive God, because she's got a big, big block around God. She needs to forgive God. She feels like God let her down. Okay, good job. And you're carrying energetic debris inside your body and out in your field that is your mother's stuff. And it looks like mirrors. And it's collected all in your lungs. It's just like sharp pieces of glass. So it's broken mirrors. So I just want you to ask Spirit to remove all the mirror and the mirror fragments from your body. And some of them are out in your energetic bodies, in your emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies, in the area of the lungs as well. So let's just clear all that stuff that is not yours. Excellent. Good job. And you receive blessings from the angels for helping your mother, helping yourself, and doing this work. The first blessing is the return of your authority, your power, and your confidence. Your second blessing is release from overwhelm. Final blessing is synchronistic flow and good fortune. And not only is this prosperity and abundance, but this is the flow of air in and out of your lungs.
That's important.
And it's gratitude that owns every clearing. So just take a moment now and give thanks to your angels, your teachers, and your guides. And I ask that all of your reference points are updated, all ways in which you perceive and you are perceived in the world. And I ask that you're wrapped in sheets of rainbow light, gently sealing this work in to whatever degree is appropriate for your spiritual evolutionary state. And just like I told Tammy, if you go to JeanAdrienne.com and sign up for my newsletter, you can get your subscription to these cards so that you can continue to do clearings on yourself.
Great.
So thank you so much for calling in.
I'm so glad I caught you on your last show, and good luck with everything.
Thank you. All right, we've got another caller who has a restricted phone number. So I don't like to deal with phones, when you don't want to say who you are. However, I'm going to take this. So who am I speaking with?
Oh, can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, I can. Yeah.
Hi, how are you doing?
So who am I speaking with?
My name is Bob.
Hi, Bob. And how can I help you today?
Well, so that advice you gave to the other woman, that was lovely. Having your mom vent with you. It's always great to talk with your mom. And that's what I do with my mom. She would vent with me, and usually she let out all her anger, and that was okay. And sometimes she would hit me.
Mhm.
She would beat me. I'm like, I I accept that.
When kids come in, when we give birth to children, they don't come with an instruction book. And so more often
My
than
mom
not,
always said to beat me.
I'm sorry?
I came
You're
with
cutting
an
in and out,
instruction.
sweetie.
I came with an instruction book, and it always said to beat me.
Okay. Well, how can I help you today? So I think we lost Bob. I have time to do some more readings. So if you would like to have a clearing done, you can call in now. The number is 657-383-1895, and I will be happy to work with you. And again, if you joined us late, this is my last show for a while at least. I'm going to be taking a little healing journey and working on myself. So, I would love to continue to work with you guys. If you go to my website, JeanAdrienne.com, JeanAdrienne.com, and there's a button on the right that says Start Now. If you click that button, it will put you into my scheduler, and you get your first 15-minute consultation with me for free. And then if you choose to work with me after that, the sessions are $144. And what we do is what we're doing now, only I use my full protocol, and it gets really deep and give you basically names, dates, and places of where you created blocks for yourself, and then we clear them. The cards are just a small subset of the full work of InnerSpeak, which is extremely powerful. I also have InnerSpeak practitioners all over the world. There is a page on my website called Locate a Facilitator, and you might actually find somebody who does this work right in your hometown. So you can check that out and see if there is someone close to you. So again, the number to call is 657-383-1895, and I look forward to working with the next caller. So we were talking earlier about Mercury retrograde, and it does turn retrograde on the 3rd of December, and it goes direct again just before Christmas on the 23rd. So you want to also be really kind of careful about the Christmas gifts that you buy this year, holiday presents of any sort that are relating to electronics, communications, things like that. Just keep the receipts, because when you buy stuff, Mercury rules transportation and communication. So if you buy things like a car, just know that Mercury retrograde is not a real good time to be buying a car. Of course, now if your car dies and you have to, then you just hope for the best. But again, if you give electronics, and we so like to do that around the holidays, just keep the receipt so that if it's a lemon, that the person you give it to can take it back and exchange it outside of Mercury retrograde and get one that will work more properly. All right, I don't seem to have any other callers. So I just want to thank all of you so much for supporting this show and for supporting the Goldilocks Network. Tiffany does such a wonderful job in presenting really good readers and healers to the world, and I want to thank her so much for all that she has done for me during the time that I've been a host on her show. And so I guess with that, I'm going to bid adieu to everyone, not goodbye. I love you all. And just remember, when you take responsibility for your life, you create the reality you desire. Ciao.
Okay, Kevin, for the grand prize of $1 million. What color is the White House?
I know this.
5 seconds.
Oh, switching to Geico could save you a bunch of money on car insurance?
Okay. Judges? That's true, Kevin. They'll allow it. Congratulations. You're a winner.
Woo! Geico, because saving 15% or more on car insurance is always a great answer.